Let's be honest, swallowing pills can be a real challenge for some people. Whether it's because they're too big, oddly shaped, or you just have trouble with the thought of swallowing one down, it's totally normal to struggle with it. If you've ever felt that pill getting stuck, or found yourself hating taking your medication because of the anxiety around swallowing it, you're not alone. The good news here is that there are actually several tried and true methods that can make swallowing pills way easier and a lot less stressful. Today, we're going to dive into the best 8 methods that can help you master the art of swallowing pills without the struggle. From changing your head position to using some special techniques, by the end of this, you'll be equipped with all the secrets you need to make those pills go down without a hitch. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Drink plenty of water. This might seem obvious, but using plenty of water is absolutely crucial when it comes to swallowing pills without a hitch. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to swallow a pill with just a tiny sip of water. That's a recipe for getting it stuck and feeling that awful sensation of a pill lodged somewhere in your throat. Instead, make sure you take a big gulp of water, enough to comfortably carry the pill down. The trick here is to take the pill, place it on your tongue, and then take a full mouthful of water, holding the water in your mouth for a moment before swallowing. This helps create enough momentum and pressure to move the pill down your throat smoothly. Number 2. The pop bottle method. This technique is a true revelation, especially for those who find swallowing tablets really intimidating. All you need is a plastic water bottle with a narrow neck. Start by placing the pill on your tongue and then seal your lips tightly around the opening of the bottle. Now take a big gulp of water from the bottle while keeping your lips tightly sealed around it. The idea here is that the suction created as you drink pulls the pill back with the water, making it practically impossible for your throat to resist. This method works especially well for tablets rather than capsules, and it's particularly effective for larger pills that usually give you trouble. The key is to keep your lips tight around the bottle. Any gap will break the suction and ruin the effect. Make sure you're using a bottle that's at least half full of water for the best results. This technique has been studied by researchers and shown to be 60% more effective than the traditional method of just tossing back a pill with water. It's perfect for both adults and teenagers, though younger children should practice with candy first to get the hang of it. Number 3. The lean forward technique. This is one of the best techniques out there for swallowing pills, especially those larger tablets or capsules. Start by placing the pill on your tongue and taking a sip of water, but don't swallow yet. Instead, tilt your chin down toward your chest. We're talking a proper head tilt here, not just a slight nod. Now swallow while keeping your head in this position. The science behind this is fascinating. When you tilt your head forward, your pill naturally floats toward the back of your throat, while the water creates a natural slide effect. This method is particularly effective for capsules, which are naturally buoyant and will float to the perfect position for swallowing. Use room temperature water for best results. Cold water can make your throat muscles tense up, which is the opposite of what we want. This technique works wonders for people who usually feel like pills get stuck in their throat or who have a strong gag reflex. It's also great for morning medications when your throat might be a bit dry from sleeping. Number 4. The 2-gulp method. This is a method that's all about timing and psychology. Take a small sip of water first and swallow it. This is your practice swallow, getting your throat warmed up and ready for action. Immediately after, put the pill on your tongue, take a bigger sip of water, and swallow again. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity and the way it tricks your brain. That first swallow removes any anxiety and gets your throat muscles into their natural rhythm. When you follow quickly with the pill, your body is already in swallowing mode and less likely to resist. Use water that's room temperature or slightly cool, and make sure that second sip is generous. We're talking at least a good mouthful. This technique is particularly helpful for people who tend to overthink the pill swallowing process or who have developed anxiety about taking medications. It's also great for multiple pills, as you can take them in sequence using this method without feeling overwhelmed. Number 5. The jelly method. If swallowing pills with water isn't working for you, this method might be a game changer. Start with a spoonful of something slippery and smooth. Applesauce, yogurt, or pudding work great, But the real MVP here is jelly or jam. Place your pill in the middle of a small spoonful, and here's the crucial part. Don't just plop it on top, really nestle it in there. The smooth texture creates a slippery coating around the pill, making it slide down your throat with minimal resistance. The key is using enough jelly to completely surround the pill, but not so much that you're eating a full dessert with every medication. This method works particularly well for bitter pills or medications that tend to dissolve quickly and leave an unpleasant taste. It's also perfect for seniors or anyone who has difficulty swallowing pills with water alone. Just make sure to check with your pharmacist first, as some medications shouldn't be taken with certain foods or need to be taken on an empty stomach. Before we continue, if you have been finding the video helpful so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 6. The straw technique. This clever method uses the power of suction and distraction to make pill swallowing a breeze. Place the pill on your tongue, then use a straw to drink water. The suction created by the straw helps pull both the water and the pill down naturally, while the act of using a straw can help distract you from the fact that you're swallowing a pill. Use a wider straw for better results. Those tiny coffee stirrer straws won't cut it here. Position the straw toward the back of your tongue behind the pill. Take a few good pulls on the straw rather than tiny sips. The continuous flow of water helps create a smooth swallowing action. This technique is great for taking pills in public, since drinking from a straw looks completely normal and doesn't draw attention to the fact that you're taking medication. Number 7. Try using a pill cup. Pill cups are another fantastic tool to make swallowing medication easier, especially for those who have a real aversion to pills. A pill cup is a specially designed cup with a small compartment to hold the pill, which mixes with water as you drink. You simply place the pill in the designated compartment, fill the cup with water, and then take a drink as you normally would. The cup helps position the pill in a way that makes it easier for it to slide down, and the water washes it down effortlessly. This method is particularly helpful for people who tend to gag when they feel a pill in their mouth. With a pill cup, the pill is practically hidden in the water, so you're less likely to focus on the sensation of it sitting on your tongue. Pill cups are easy to find at most pharmacies and are especially useful for kids or adults who need to take several pills at once. Number 8. The countdown method. Our final strategy is as much about mental preparation as it is about physical technique. Start by holding the pill in one hand and your water in the other. Take 3 deep breaths to relax your throat muscles. Tension is the enemy of easy swallowing. On your last exhale, place the pill on your tongue, take a big sip of water, and count down from 3 in your head before swallowing. This mental countdown serves 2 purposes. It gives you a moment to position everything correctly, and it provides a clear signal to your brain about when to swallow. Use room temperature water and keep your head in a neutral position, not tilted back or forward. This method is particularly effective for people who experience anxiety about swallowing pills or who tend to hesitate at the crucial moment. It's also helpful for teaching children how to swallow pills, as the countdown gives them a sense of control over the process. At the end, remember, everyone's different, and what works like a charm for one person might not be the perfect solution for another. Don't be afraid to mix and match these techniques or modify them slightly to suit your needs. The most important thing is to stay relaxed and patient as you practice these methods. Start with smaller pills if you're new to any of these techniques, and gradually work your way up to larger ones. And here's a pro tip. Practice with small candies like Tic Tacs or mini M&Ms before trying with actual medications. This lets you perfect your technique without any pressure or waste of medication. Now, we want to hear from you. What's the biggest struggle you face when swallowing pills? Had you tried any of these methods before? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.